I feel myself lucky enough to have been offered such a wonderful opportunity to share my views with a beautiful audience. I feel myself lucky enough to have been born in such an auspicious country where the humanity is of utmost priority. I feel myself lucky enough to have been rendered a marvelous scope of extending my heart to feel the pulse of my countrymen. I thank God because He is kind enough to give me ample scope of serving the people of my motherland from the very grassroots level. When I was a student of class 5, I felt an urgency in my heart to do something extraordinary, something uncommon for the poverty-stricken, downtrodden people of my country. I started a school with a membership of very few children who had a bleak future. When the other boys of my age spent their spare time in playing or gossiping, I tried to venture into this new arena of life. Daily, after coming back home from my school where I lived, I would leave the dress of a student and put on the dress of a teacher. I taught the little children and they gladly received my teachings. Their faces were alight with fresh hope. More children came to share the joy of learning, and ultimately a full-fledged school started under the aegis of local people and many broad-hearted people whose attention was drawn to us. Please do not forget that at the time I myself was a teenage boy. I had to suffer much, struggle much, but I do not give up hope. We hoped against hope and fought tooth and nail to combat all the adversities. Now, I am convinced that nothing can stand against firm determination, firm conviction, and firm will. The only things that in your heart are courage, purity, honesty, and above all love. Love is a thing which can conquer everything. Love is a thing which can make us monarchs of all we serve Him in the realm of man's heart. Actually, I heard the call of love in core of my heart and proceed and ultimately succeed. I think we should have the motto, we must do something extraordinary in the whole human life. We must leave a mark in the soil of this earth. If you question me, where is the fountain of all of my inspiration, energy and enterprise? I shall say it is Swami Vivekananda. I try my level best to follow his footprints. From him, I have learned that the better we become, the greater our country will be. Mahatma Gandhi, addressing a gathering at the Belur Mosque in 1923 to the birthday celebration of Swami Vivekananda, said, I have come here to pay my homage and respect to the revered memory of Swami Vivekananda, whose birthday is being celebrated today. I have gone through his works very thoroughly, and after having gone through them, the love that I had for my thousandfold. Then he tell, I ask you, the young man, not to go away empty-handed without imbibing something of the spirit of the place where Swami Vivekananda lived and died. The present world is like a blast furnace, where our humanity, our peace, our everything are melting. We should not keep mum, should not everything pass in an abnormal way, should not pay a vacant look at our destruction and devastation. I think we should hear the clarion call of Swami Vivekananda, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. his eternal message was not politically motivated, and yet it so powerfully affected the innermost states of human life that men were individually and collectively bound to apply these ideas for their life. Swami Vivekananda said that the national ideals of India are renunciation and service, but today we have been forgotten these ideals. We have been excessively preoccupied by the materialistic outlook. We should shun this excessive desire for our worldly things. We should look deep into our heart with a selfless, stainless, and guiltless heart. We should renounce our earthly pleasure to the people who are still unfed, unclothed, and unsheltered, with muscles of iron and nerves. We should conquer all the miseries of life. These two lines should be embossed on the tablet of our mind. Mileage to go before I sleep, and mileage to go before I sleep. However, education for all is my dream. To actualize my long-cherished dream, I need your blessings and good wishes to encourage me and to keep up the good work. So, education and strength of character, if you can instill these two values for future generation, we can make a great nation. I am hopeful of realizing my dreams. So, now I want to show a short video of my school. Please watch.
How fast they move.
So this is Babar Ali, and this is his school. He is the headmaster here, just 16 years old, and he set up this whole place himself. Take a look at the students. They all live around here, and they all come here, and they get their education for free, thanks to Babar Ali's school. So let's give you a quick look around. Come across this way. Under the lean-to shed here, we have more classes taking place. Some of the small children here, the teachers, there are 10 of them, all, like Babar Ali, volunteers. So they go to school in the morning in this area, then they come here in the afternoon, and they teach the children the lessons that they themselves have learned. So they come here and they try and impart their knowledge they've gained in school to these children. Many of these children are here because their families are simply too poor to send them to school in the morning. The boys often get sent out into the fields to work to earn money. The girls, well, they often are sent to work in households around here as domestic workers, as help in people's homes. Now, come through, I'll show you the rest of the school. You need to be a little bit careful because, as you can see, there's not much to it, really. This is simply Babar Ali's family yard. You can see, if you take a look this way, the family chickens wandering along, and it's very, very muddy because it's been pouring with rain here. This is monsoon time in West Bengal. So this is the family yard. Some of Babar Ali's family, some of the other teachers, all here. When it's drier, when it's not so rainy, the children are able to use this for classes. But because of the rain, most of the children who would be sitting in this area have all been sent home. So there's no class here today. Come across this way. You can take a look and you can see the family home, Babar Ali's own home, sits over there just behind that door. That's where he himself lives. But he set this school up in 7 years ago it was, when he said he simply found that around this area he would come home from school in the morning and all of the children around here would come to him and want to know what he'd learnt in school, because there was this hunger to learn. So he started just teaching a group of friends, and it's grown now to 800 students. Some of the youngest of them get taught over here on this side of the compound. The children are young as young as 4 here, but they have to study into the evening. It's pretty gloomy here now. It's almost 6 o'clock in West Bengal in the evening, but this is the only time that they can come and study. And what Babar Ali says is what his aim is to try and teach them all the proper curriculum, maths, science, Bengali, and to reduce illiteracy rates, to help, he says, give these children a chance in life.